Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everywhere, everyone, everywhere. I'm Saad Tahir Ahmed. I'm a community physician, assistant professor, Faculty of Medicine of Dubai Islamic University for Sudan. I'm based on Oman. It's my pleasure and my honor to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Prof. Dr. Abeer Mostafa Sayyid Ashmawy, a high distinguished professor of medical biochemistry and molecular biology at the National Cancer Institute, Cairo University. Professor Ashmawy was born on October 6, 1975, and her impressive journey includes a BSc in biochemistry from Ain Shams University, 1996, and an MSc in biochemistry from the same university, 2002, and a PhD in medical biochemistry and molecular biology from Cairo University, 2006, since starting as a teaching assistant in 1998. She has advanced to become a full professor in 2018, making a significant contribution to teaching and research at the National Cancer Institute. Her key contributions include designing and teaching postgraduate courses in medical biochemistry and tumor biology, and she spearheading the proposal for a master's program in the Department of Cancer Biology, approved in 2022-2023. Professor Ashmawy has held critical positions such as head of the electron microscope unit, crisis management committee, and occupational safety and health committee, and has been champion for community service and environmental development initiative. Her extensive research and innovation work includes numerous publications in international and local journals, supervision of award-winning theses, and securing funded research projects. Notably, she was granted a U.S. patent number US 11999708B1 in 2024. She has also completed fellowship with distinction at the National Defense College, Nasser Military Academy, 2019, and has passed advanced courses in leadership, crisis management, and national security strategy. Prof. Ashmawy is a member of the Scientific Research Committee at the National Council for Women and Service and Arbitration Committee for evaluating scientific production for professional promotion. Her dedication to professional development is evident through her participation in numerous training programs on research, project writing, quality management, teaching method, academic standards, and leadership skills. Among her many achievements, Professor Abeer Ashmawy was recognized for supervising the best doctoral thesis 2011-2012, and has received numerous research grants and certificates of appreciation. She's an active participant over 30 national and international scientific conferences. Now we have the privilege to have Professor Abeer Ashmawy with us today, and we look forward to her lightning presentation. Please, all audience, join us in welcoming her to the stage. Now you are welcome, Dr. Abeer.
Good morning, everyone. Are you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. We hear you.
Okay. I will share my presentation now.
Welcome, Dr. Abeer.
Welcome. Good morning,
Over to you.
everybody. It's absolute honor to me to stand before you today and share the story of my career. First, my message: please keep a smile during this journey, and remember that after every challenge is just another opportunity. First, I want to thank Professor Dr. Bryce Noara and Professor Dr. Iman Soubih for kind invitation, and thank you, Dr. Suad Ahmed from the country, sister country Sudan, from Oman Islamic University for her kind introducing me. And I'm excited to take you through the milestones, challenges, and triumphs that have defined my career. And I hope that by the end of this presentation, you will not only learn more about my story, but also I hope to gain some insights and inspiration for your journey. As said Dr. Suad, my name is Abeer Ashmawy. I am a professor of medical biochemistry and molecular biology, Department of Cancer Biology, National Cancer Institute, Cairo University. And my first stages in my life, starting from my born 1975, as you said, followed by joining the elementary and middle schools, and then received a baccalaureate degree in biochemistry from Faculty of Science and Chance University by 1996. So the graduation is not the end of this first stage, but the start of another stage in my journey, and starts how to achieve my dream. It's starting by the appointing to the National Cancer Institute, Cairo University, by 1998 as an administrator. And I followed to start my preliminary study for master degree in medical biochemistry from Faculty of Science and Shams University by 1997, and then obtained my PhD in medical biochemistry and molecular biology from the same department as the National Cancer Institute by 2006.
Sorry, Dr. Abeer, can you raise your voice a bit little?
Okay. Okay. That's okay. Are you hear me, Dr. Suad? Are you hear me?
I think you need to raise the voice a bit little. I see that they say it's not clear.
Okay, okay. That's right.
Go ahead.
Are you with me?
Go ahead, speak, then we'll see.
Okay. Okay, I progressed in academic career status from teaching assistant by 1998 as until I became a professor at the National Cancer Institute by 2018. These are many several administrative roles, as Dr. Saad said, that I do during journey at the National Cancer Institute, and this is my official website that can reach my international publications, my thesis that I supervise, and my projects and my patency. So the importance of supportive initiative person is my take message today, because your parents at home, your teacher at the school, your mentor at work, yourself, it should be very important during your journey, because the role models are very important. Why? Because it is the instilling values and ethics. And also it's very important for motivation, guidance, and skill development. Also very important to the role models for building self-confidence and community building. So from here, I thank every person who was for me a role model during my journey, starting from my parents at home, my teacher at school, and my mentor at work. But I have realized that mentorship also is not just about teaching others, it's also about learning from them as well, because my students and collaborators, even junior researchers, have taught me just as much as I have taught them. listening to new perspectives, staying open to fresh ideas, and providing guidance that fosters independence are very important. So the mentorship, it must be two-way streets, not one-way streets. And now let me tell you what about the obstacles that I faced and the challenges that I faced during my journey and how I can overcome this. The first obstacle was the demanding balance between my academic responsibilities, research, and personal life. Because during my journey, I get married and I have 3 children, so there is a big obstacle to me. This is learning me that how to prioritize and delegate, manage my life effectively, and became essential in overcoming this challenge. It was also a valuable lesson in the importance of work-life balance for sustaining long-term productivity and well-being. So please, all younger students, younger researchers, learn how to make your time adjusted and learn how to manage your time. Taking time to recharge and care for personal relationships ultimately enhances your productivity and creativity at work. The second obstacle that I faced is the limited resources available for research, and particularly in early stages of my career. Because it is in early stages of my career, I struggled with finding balance between the conductive advances in the molecular biology, especially in specialized areas like cancer research, which requires the funding and access. And this requires securing grants and establishing collaboration with other institutions. All of this is the solution for or the solve for these obstacles. Please establish collaboration with other institutions, with other universities, with other organizations, help to overcome these limited resources which face you. One of the most pivotal moments in my journey was my involvement in research projects during postgraduate years, working closely with mentors and collaborating on cutting-edge research in molecular biology. The power of collaboration here, whether it through the interdisciplinary research for partnerships with colleagues in other institutions, such helped me in sharing ideas, sharing knowledge and resources, has not only advanced my own research, but also fostered a sense of community with the scientific field. It is so teamwork that we can tackle complex problems such as those found in cancer research. So working in collaboration is very, very important, and working in a teamwork is very important. Also, other obstacles that I faced is a rapid pace of technological advancement and which requires continuous learning and adaptation. The rapid pace, there's staying current with new research, methodology, and the technology has sometimes self-overwhelming, but it has also pushed me to grow professionally and personally. And it can be overcome these obstacles by continuously learning, rather by presentation and presenting in international conferences, when being invited to present my research at international conferences has been another source of pride, because this experience not only allowed me to share my work with global audience, but also enabled me to represent my institution, my country, and my international stages. Also, helped me in engaging with other experts and exchanging ideas and become more updating, showing that our research is recognized and respected worldwide. Not only presenting in international conferences make you updated and follow your continuous educations. Also, during my journey, I joined the Academy of Military Higher Studies and Strategy. And this journey I'm learning a lot of knowledge. And I started by enrolling in a course of crisis management and negotiation, which provided me with a very valuable skills in handling complex situations, fostering cooperations, and finding solutions during high pressure time. And also, I ultimately I was honored to receive the fellowship from the National Defense Colleague of the Higher Military Studies and Strategy, which it was enriching in my experiences. It allowed me to explore complex military and security challenges, not only in the national safety field, but also around my life and my all the challenges during my life. Also, other obstacles that I face that as a woman in scientific fields, I have at times faced gender-based challenges, whether in terms of recognition, opportunities, or even in overcoming stereotypes. Actually, these challenges have made me more determined to create more inclusive environments, not only for myself, but also for other women in science. I have worked hard to advocate for equal opportunities and support female scientists, helping to break down barriers for future generations, especially after joining the National Council for Women since 2020. As a woman in science, I have learned the importance of advocating for equality and empowering the next generation of female scientists. Throughout my career, I have worked hard to create inclusive spaces where women are encouraged and supported. I have realized that we all have a responsibility to mentor, support, and open doors for others, especially for underrepresented groups in the scientific community. So we have to ask ourselves two important questions. What's your influence on your scientific community, and what's your impact on your society? The impact and the contributions of you during your journey is very important during your journey. First, influence on my scientific community. I sharing all my knowledge that I learned during my journey with all faculties of the Cairo University. I spread the knowledge of crisis management and health caring awareness about early detection of cancer, and also in participating and organizing the medical conveys, which is a very important element that we can help communication and your society. And also, it is an honor to me to participate in judging smart and green projects as a part of the presidential initiatives in these last months. Actually, participating in organization of medical conveys is very vital activity that highlights the role of healthcare professionals in serving the community, especially in underserved and remote areas. That's to providing basic health and services, also helping us to helping there to rising health awareness and promoting public health, and also is very important for community engagement. Also joining to the National Council for Women, and each campaign helping women, it was very important. So my vision, and finally, my vision for the future is driving innovation in cancer research, expanding access, equality, education, supporting women and underrepresented groups in science, and fostering interdisciplinary collaboration. And finally, thank you for joining me in this journey today, and I look forward to the future with optimism and purpose, ready to face new challenges and continue making a difference, inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Abeer Ashmawy. Thank you for sharing this promoting a pathway for African women in science and in the community and in at the level of policy making and decision making. Thank you so much. And I think now the floor is open. If anyone have a question or discussion point for Professor Abeer. I think there are a lot of stories for women who have challenges. And
Yes.
Dr. Prof. Abeer have given insights for that.
Thanks,
Yes,
Prof.
I don't see hands. If no one want to initiate discussion, I can initiate some discussion point that can Professor Abeer
Yes.
lead our participants, especially those African females or women, and in that enumerate or have a list of challenges versus solutions can be adopted against that. Is my voice clear?
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Are you hear me? Are you hear me, Dr. Saad?
No, I don't hear. If you have my point, or I will repeat.
Yes, again. I hear you.
Yes. Can you give us a list of expected challenges for women in Africa, and that
Okay.
what can be options to overcome these challenges?
Okay, first, this is the gender inequality challenges. This is very challenges that we're facing in Africa. Women often face unequal treatment in areas like empowerment, during empowerment and during education and access resources. This includes fewer leadership opportunities and gender stereotypes that limit their roles. So overcoming this, we can overcome these challenges by advocating for implementing policies promoting gender equality, such as equal pay for equal work, more women in leadership positions, and eliminating gender-based discriminations, education, society to challenge traditional gender and empowering women through leadership and mentorship programs. Other challenge is violence and harassment. It's also gender-based, including domestic abuse for women, and we can overcome it by strengthening laws against gender-based violence. And during my joining in the National Cancer Council for Women, we have 16 days about strengthening the law against gender-based violence, providing resources for victims, increasing public awareness campaigns, also additionally promoting safe spaces for women and supporting grassroots organizations working on women's rights are very essential steps. Also, limited access to education can also a big challenge for women. In some parts of the world, girls and women still lack access to quality education due to cultural barriers, economic hardships, and geographical constraints. We can also overcoming this challenge by we can overcome these obstacles by expanding educational opportunities for girls, providing scholarships and addressing cultural norms that prioritize boys' education over girls. Also, governments, NGOs, and communities can all play a role in improving access to education for women. If we talk, there is many challenges that women facing. Also, reproductive health and rights is very important for women, and it's a very important challenge. Many women lack access to proper reproductive health care. Many women and family planning services. In some regions, restrictive laws prevent women from making decisions about their own bodies, leading to high maternal mortality rates and during their pregnancies. And we can overcoming these obstacles, also ensuring access to comprehensive reproductive health is very important. Family planning, education, and the right to choose. Also, governments and healthcare systems should prioritize women's health and global partnership. All that can help to reduce barriers. Also, another challenge that the woman faces is the economic the women often have fewer economic opportunities, are overrepresented in low-paying and informal sectors, and may face discrimination in the workplace. Can also overcoming this by promoting women and finance and give it a program and supporting equal access to jobs and pay. Also, culture, our culture and society and social expectations is also a big challenge for women, because many traditional gender roles often dictate what women can and cannot do, limiting their freedom for choice and opportunities. Overcoming it also it depends on cultural stereotypes and education and educating people about the importance of gender equality in all spheres of life. Also, another challenge is the health, regarding the health disparities. Often disadvantages in terms of access to health care, especially underserved areas, also face specific health risks related to pregnancy, childbirth, and reproductive health. All of these are challenges that women, especially in Africa, face, and also we can overcome these obstacles by improving healthcare for women, especially for reserved area. And I think in Egypt we do our best through the council, the Egyptian Council for Women in Egypt campaign. Many campaigns were done to overcoming these challenges that the woman faces. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of challenges that the woman
Thank you so
faces.
much. Thank you so much, Professor Abeer Ashmawy, for this insightful presentation and this helpful recommendation. Now we come to the end of our session with Professor Abeer Ashmawy, and over to you, Vera.